Hello, 3 Mandela, and welcome to your second wider curriculum lesson of the week. Today, our learning objective is, can I use a range of sources to communicate my opinion as to whether or not the Great Exhibition is representable of British culture? In this lesson, we are going to be using sources to learn more about what was shown at the Great Exhibition. By the end of this lesson, I want you to share your own opinions. I want you to try and answer these questions for me. What do you think of the Great Exhibition? Whose culture is actually being shared in the Great Exhibition? Is the Great Exhibition something that British people can and should claim as their own, or should credit be given to other cultures and countries? You might want to pause the video now and jot down those questions so that you are able to make notes to help you to answer them as we work through our lesson today. Miss Blay and Miss Hudson, our history experts, have created 4 videos for us to share their expert knowledge about these objects from the Great Exhibition. As you watch their videos, here are some things to think about. Where did the object originally come from? Who was the person that invented it or brought it over? Where did they come from? What does it tell us about the Victorians? How did the actions of the Victorians affect others? Any other interesting pieces of information that you have found out, and any questions you might have. Please make notes as you watch your videos. You will need these later on today. Please go and watch these videos. Then come back to this video when you are done. So you have a history expert video about the steam hammer. You have a history expert about the Koh-i-Noor diamond. You have a history expert video about Mr. Nicolai. And you have a history expert video about the elephant. Remember to take notes as you watch the videos. Now you should have collected lots of information about the different objects that were on display at the Great Exhibition of 1851. You will need these notes to help you with your task. Your task is going to be all about your own opinion. So that's all about what you think. There is no right or wrong answer, but you need to make sure you are able to give evidence from the videos to support your opinion. So let's break that down. You are going to be giving your own opinions. So you're going to be saying what you think. There is no right or wrong answer, but you need to make sure you are able to give evidence from the videos to support your opinion. So the information that you found in the videos can help to support your opinion about the Great Exhibition. Our big question: is the Great Exhibition representable of British culture? So the meaning of this is, whose history are we actually learning about from the objects in the Great Exhibition? So let's think back to our big question. Is the Great Exhibition representable of British culture? So whose history are we learning about when we look at the objects that were displayed in the Great Exhibition? Let's look at the key points that are going to help you with your task today. What do you think of the Great Exhibition? Whose culture is actually being shared in the Great Exhibition? Is the Great Exhibition something that British people can and should claim as their own? Or should credit be given to other cultures and countries? Your activity. Using your notes to help you. You can either record yourself sharing your opinion or write down your opinion. Let's go over what we've got to do. So you have collected your notes after watching the expert videos. You are going to use your notes to help you. You can either record yourself sharing your opinion or write down your opinion. So if I was going to do this, I would start with the big question. Can you remember what our big question was? Our big question is the Great Exhibition representable of British culture? So I've got to give my own opinion on this. I'm going to do this by trying to answer these questions. Our first question is, what do you think of the Great Exhibition? So in your answer to this, you are going to describe what you think of the Great Exhibition. So was it a good thing? Did we learn something from the Great Exhibition? Whose culture is actually being shared in the Great Exhibition? So are we finding out about what it was like just in Britain, or are we finding out about other cultures and other countries? So are we finding out about just what was going in Britain, or are we finding out about things that were going on across the world? Our next question is the Great Exhibition something that British people can and should claim as their own, or should credit be given to other cultures and countries? If we think back to our learning from yesterday, we can remember that Prince Albert was involved in the planning of the Great Exhibition. So that's something that the British people would be proud of. But the exhibits didn't only come from Great Britain. They came from other cultures and countries across the world. And it is important that we remember that and we give credit to those countries and cultures that shared their exhibits at the Great Exhibition. Remember, using your notes to help you. You can either record yourself sharing your opinion or write down your opinion to answer our big question. I'm really looking forward to reading your opinions. I hope you enjoy sharing what you think about the Great Exhibition with me. Remember, there are no right and wrong answers. It is just what you think. So you might think something different to me, and that is absolutely fine. We will be talking about this in our live session tomorrow, so make sure you have your ideas ready to share.